So I'm gonna put this in.
Wrong. Wrong.
All right, folks, so we're back at it again, working on the 7.3 Fummins. We just came in today. Haven't even opened it to even look at it. Got the bracket that changes the angle of the pump. So I'm gonna put this in and see what it does here. Okay, I'll tell you where I got this from. I got this from a gentleman named Mike Falk, Fuchs, out of Minnesota. Basically, you can find him on Facebook group page, Fummins Tech. Gives a lot of good help, and he does sell a lot of adapters and products to get the job done here. But anyway, so we're gonna put it in and see where we look like. All right, so I pulled out the bracket for the that holds the steering pump, and I lined it up with the replacement. So the screws, holding screws for the replacement, of course they line up, but of course now you can see what the new bracket does. It pushes the pump up and out. I can already anticipate that the belt is probably going to have to be changed to a different type of belt. All right, I'm trying a 6.7 pump that have a banjo bolt, as you see there. I guess that could work. I'm gonna have to get this made though. All right, so as you know, I bought the 6.7 2014. It should be the same between 2013 and 2018. So this is a pump. Now we're trying to, what I'm doing here is I'm doing a comparison, so you can see the pulley seems to be the same size, and because when I line them up against each other, leaking oil. I line them up against each other. It's relatively the same size. So my belt, I shouldn't have to worry about the belt. Now, you're probably wondering, why am I doing this? Well, I've been trying to resolve an issue because the 5.9 pump, which is this one here, is really close to the steering box. And I was trying to figure out a way to alleviate that issue. Now, one folks say you can use this, but the problem with doing this is you keep adding adapters. Now you're gonna put another piece. We're getting closer and closer. At that point, we're probably already hitting the steering box. And you guys already know I had showed that bracket. So the bracket I showed you before, how it changed the alignment position of the pump, and it pushes it up and out away from the steering box. That's a good idea, but then I found out, speaking to the manufacturer, that technically you want to get this with to have a kit, and the kit is to get a different bracket over here for the alternator and the AC compressor. The compressor would be up here like the stock 7.3 motor, and that leaves plenty of room down bottom for the hose. So when you get that bracket, it comes with a different belt. So it's going to be a bunch of configurations, and what I'm looking for is as close to stock or as possible to help me to do like when you're doing maintenance. So for example, if you, oh, I need a belt, you don't have to, I need a pump, you don't have to run around too crazy trying to figure out what fit this thing. You're just trying to make it as simple as possible. This is how I do my swaps. Normally I do Volkswagen swaps, you know, my younger days, whatever, but I'm still pretty young of course. But anyway, so we got the 6.7. Now what I like about the 6.7, it has a banjo set up, which gives a lot more room. Now, the thing is, just like the video I already showed you, the banjo, the original, has a big head. Got a big head on there. So I'll show you a picture of what it looks like in a second. Now, so I said, well, Volkswagen use these banjos all the time, and they have this lower profile. So you can see the difference between this one and that one. See? So we're losing that big head there, which is great. So I'm going to use that with the banjo fitting. And now if you ever have a problem, you always ask for the 5.9 belt and just a 6.7 pump. That's it. Nothing. I need a different bracket, I need a different belt. That's too much. It's a good idea, but it's, for what I'm trying to do, it's too much extra trouble, because now I run into another problem. I got to find a different belt, and I don't want to do that. I've already spent way too much time and money trying to figure out what works. I just want a simple solution to my problem, and this seems to work. So we're going with that. I'm just waiting for the industrial hose place to finish making me the hose, because they had to make me a new hose so I can put everything together. But I'll keep you posted, and as we're getting closer and closer, we just need to finish this up.